Hello, everyone. How are you today? Hello. Come on in. We're going to give everyone just a little while to come in. All right. We are loading, getting people ready. How are y'all? How did the week go? Did anyone start school? Wait, people did start school this week, right? Yeah. What y'all drinking? I have a Pepsi. Oh, can I turn it around the right way? Pepsi, baby, Pepsi. I have a Pepsi. And I cannot wait. I need this Pepsi today. Come on in, get relaxed, get your drink. I have mine. We are going to talk about all the things. Yes, that's how we do it. Talking about all the things. Yes. Leaving nothing out. So last Saturday, I celebrated my birthday. Yeah. It was so much fun. I had a blast, literally. It was the bomb. So let me tell you all the things that I did. There was one thing I did not get to do. I had a fun-filled, packed weekend, and it did not stop until Wednesday. I went to Beat the Bomb first. That was so much fun. We had to do different missions and activities. And when I tell you I was not ready, I went in and they told us we were ready to eat. We did not eat until we got there. And they said, oh no, you can't eat because it's time for you to go to the mission. I was like, oh my gosh, okay. So we went in and we had to start doing different missions on computers. We had to listen, read what was needed, and okay, on this computer, do 956 Alpha Bravo. This. We were like, okay, who has that? Who has this? Who has that? It was so much fun. Then we had to go into this laser thing and go in and under and over, and I kept hitting it. Bam, you're out. Then they would show another one, they would show some shapes. And they would only show them for a second. It wasn't fair. And everyone had to pick a shape and go stand on that shape. And people was picking the same shape and going to stand on the same shape. And then they were lost because they didn't see the other shape. We didn't get it. So, of course, by the time that all the time that you got was the only time you got in the bomb pit or whatever. And so then you all got a little squeezy thing that had a direction. You didn't know the direction that you had until you got it and you got with your team. And it was like, okay, I have left, you have right, and you had to work together to try and get the little car down the hall or down the whatever. I didn't know what I had. I had the one that kept going straight. I lost. I was like, okay. And then they said, drop your, what is it? The joystick. I didn't drop it. And all of a sudden something just went, and it blasted us. It bombed us, but it was so much fun. So much fun. Then we went back to the hotel and we had a karaoke party. That was amazing. I had so many people coming and joining me. Then we went to Museum of Illusions. I did not know that you could be tricked that many ways. You were being small and tall, but you're in the same space. You were looking in the mirrors and seeing double. Um, there were little sticks that were arranged in different ways. And if you stand in one way and you took a picture, then it looks like you're sitting in a chair. Then there was another one that if you take a picture from standing a ways off, the way that it was set up, it looks like you're hanging upside down. It was so many things, and it's so amazing how it looked. It was so much fun. Then on Sunday, we went to a sunflower garden. It was crazy. It was really, really good. Then my grandson was happy because he could participate, because he was very mad that I had an adult party without him. He could not go to any of the places because I did it only with adults. And then we went to American Dream Mall. That's a huge mall. I don't know how many steps I got in, but I definitely got my steps in. I think my son said he got 20,000 steps, something like that. I only got 11,000 something on mine because I did not carry my phone the whole time, but he fancy. He got the little watch on his, but yeah. But it was fun. It was fun. They had the inside pool, inside skating rink, and all of the things. It was so much fun. It was amazing. So today we are going to talk about influences. When I was at the women's conference again, and they passed around, remember I said the last time that they passed around all these little cards and it asked you some questions. They asked, who influenced you the most when you were growing up? And I really had to stop and think about that, because I'm a military brat. So I have been so many places and around so many people. And I had to stop and think, who influenced me the most? I'm like, wow, okay. Was it my mom? Was it my dad? And I came to the conclusion that it was actually my two aunts. It was my Aunt Margaret and my Aunt Abra. They influenced me the most. And I aspired to be just like them. My Aunt Abra was a teacher. I went everywhere with them. Well, with her. I went to school with her when I was living with her, and I grew up around her. My other aunt, every time we came home when we were in Germany, because again, military brat, we came home, we went to the country, and I always went to her house. And I was with her and her family, and it was so much fun to be around them. And so I aspired to be with her or like her, the kids, the family oriented. And it was amazing how she was there, how the father treated the kids. And it was so cool. I'm like, I want to have a family like this. I do. And my aunt, she was just so pretty. She is pretty. She is pretty because she's still here. My Aunt Margaret, my Aunt Albra has passed on, and she could cook. Oh my gosh. I always wanted my Aunt Albra to make me a blackberry cobbler. Mm, mm, mm. Yes, yes, yes. But what is influence? The capacity to have an effect on the character development or behavior of someone or something, or the effect of something, or the effect itself. Influence is the ability to impact or sway others to think, feel, or act in a certain way. It's a powerful tool that can be used for good or bad, and is often the key to success in life. Whether you are a leader, a parent, or simply a friend, the ability to influence others can help you achieve your goals and make a positive impact on the world. You are deeply influenced by the actions and behaviors of your friends and companions. You consciously and unconsciously imitate what you perceive in your local environment. Here's what they say. They say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Or your life is going to be a reflection of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. We become the combined average of the 5 people we hang around most. So look at your circle. Who's in your circle? Who are the 5 people that you spend the most time around? Now, most times we get influenced so many ways and so different versions, many different versions in the social norm, parents, friends, culture, teacher, training, our siblings, local governments, welfare policies, the neighborhood, peer groups, after school care. It's amazing. So often regarded as the primary influencers in a parent's life, parents or guardians shape an individual's values, behaviors, and attitudes from a young age. Siblings can signify influence, a person's social and emotional development, especially during formative years. Teachers, by imparting knowledge and nurturing curiosity, teachers can significantly impact a person's interests, academic achievement, and future career paths. I have myself 3 teachers that I always think about. Miss Butler, well, actually 4. One of them, I can't think of his name, but Miss Butler, she was my first grade teacher when I was in Texas. Then there was another teacher, it was a male teacher, and he helped me do, it was a carving or shop or something, but he was so nurturing and caring and helping me to learn these different things, and he was amazing to me. Then there was Catherine Blocker, who was in middle school when I was in Germany. I have connected with her on Facebook, and it's so amazing to be back in contact with her. Miss Middleton from high school at Huguenot High School. And let me tell you, she was so tough and so mean, I thought. I was like, oh my gosh, This woman is always on me. Why is she so mean? She didn't take no stuff. And then when I went back to the high school after I graduated and got out, I thanked her. I thanked her for staying on top of everything, on top of me, and pushing me to be the best that I could. Because teachers care. They know exactly what you can be, what you have inside of you, and what you're capable of. And if they don't push you and they just let you stay there, they don't care. And that's the type of teacher I am as well. I'm going to push you. I'm going to make sure that you do everything that you can, because I know that you can. You're able to do anything that you can. You might just haven't done it yet, but it's there inside of you. Just keep on pushing. Keep on going. Mentors, they provide invaluable guidance, support, and serve as role models in both professional and personal capacities, helping individuals navigate complex situations and achieve their goals. Again, the guidance counselor at Huguenot. She was so amazing. My son's guidance counselor, Mr. Christmas. Amazing. Amazing. Guidance counselors, hats off to them. They are great. Yes. Supervisors and managers. When you get the right supervisor and manager, work is just great. Through setting performance expectations and providing feedback, supervisors or managers, they influence the work environment and play a pivotal role in an individual's career development. They will push you and keep you to the next level and cheer you on. Yes. Close friends influence personal choices, behaviors, and provide essential social support, often shaping an individual's experience and outlook on life. I have so many best friends, close friends that I still keep in contact to this day. I'm not going to call names because I might miss somebody, but all of you, I love you all. I do. I thank God for the path that we have crossed, because without you, I would not be who I am. And I am so grateful and thankful for you all. The fun that we have had. Oh my gosh, the stories. Oh, let's leave that there. But friends, so many of us have them. Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends, yeah, gotta have them. Gotta have them. Coaches, fostering teamwork, promoting discipline, providing training in sports or other activities. Coaches can build character and promote physical fitness, impacting an individual lifestyle and well-being. I started for coaches. I played soccer and volleyball. It was amazing. And then I ended up in band. Band was so much fun, doing orchestras and jazz band. And then I got to Huguenot and got with Hugo Jackson. That was great. That's when everything really, really began with me, with the music and the band. And I was just getting it. And I started forming friendships with the band and camaraderie and the physical fitness there. And then this guy named Daryl came and promoted me to Norfolk State University. And I get to Norfolk State University and I meet Chief. And oh my gosh, and Alzie Walker. And let me tell you, the way that band and the discipline and the teamwork and the training, and my mom was so mad. Let me tell you how much discipline we had. We would practice day and night. My mom came to drop something off to us, and we were practicing on that field, and Chief would not let me off that field, and she could not talk to me and nothing. She had to wait until practice was over, and it was at the wee hours of the morning. And she was mad. She was like, I just want to drop this off to her. Ain't that much discipline in the world? But yes, it was. And we were tight and we were right. Yes, we were. And it was amazing. Yes, that's another word. Amazing. It was great. But yes, the teamwork that we have as the Mighty Spartan Legion, nothing like it. The friendships that we have. Colleagues. Yes, colleagues. Community leaders. Community leaders, through their actions and decisions, shape the local environment and influence community attitudes, providing a sense of belonging and shaping local culture. One person that comes to mind is Reva Trammell. In our neighborhood, when we lived in Richmond, she would really come door to door and come to schools and come to different events. And she even talked to my son and had my son helping. And, you know, it had him being a part of community and understanding what it was to be a part of politics and what politics was. And it was really great that she was getting the young people involved. And that is what I loved about her, is that she was really a part of the community and not just out there taking advantage of the community. So she was really influencing the community in a good way. In a good way. Spiritual leaders. They provide moral guidance and spiritual support, influencing an individual's belief, values, and practices, which can have a lasting impact on their life. I am so thankful for Pastor Davis at Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church, Pastors Jeffrey and Nicola Smith here at Strong Tower, Pastor Stephanie for the Grief Share program. And let me tell you, for my singing and nurturing Darnell Clement when I was at Pilgrim Rest Baptist Church, and Shelton Smith at Tabernacle Baptist Church. They helped to nurture me and grow in God and Christ while I was singing and my faith in God. And my coach and spiritual leader, Coach Rachel Gilder, I talk to her and I listen to her every day on the daily dose. And one thing that her and my pastor said, Pastor Jeffrey Smith, they were like, you know, what character in the Bible are you most like? And I had to think about that thing. What? And I'm asking you too, what character do you mostly identify by? And the Bible is full of characters with personality traits that we can all identify. And I got ready to take a test on one on BeliefNet. And the first question was, if you were on a desert island and could only take one book of the Bible, what book would you grab? Genesis, Joshua, Proverbs, Hebrews, or Revelation? I'm gonna ask again. If you were on a deserted island and could only take one book of the Bible, which one would you grab? Genesis, Joshua, Proverbs, Hebrews, or Revelation? Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Tell me, which one would you grab? But there are so many more influences. Parent-teacher interactions. I believe in having a great parent-teacher interaction with all of my parents as a teacher, because that's so important, that the child know that we can talk together and that the parent know that they can trust. Trust is a big thing. And working together is great. The communication between parents and teachers can significantly impact a child's academic performance and well-being. So, healthcare, professional, peer influence in the academic setting, social support, employer-employee relations, government, media representation. Where is the media going these days? The way issues are portrayed in the media, they definitely influence societal attitudes and individual perceptions. Industry trends, shifts in industry trends can impact job prospects and the stability of certain sectors. I know one thing my son was saying, because he is such a Jordan fan, and there's some other shoes out, and everyone's posting now these other shoes that's taken over. And like, where did these come from? So yeah, watch out, world. Other things are coming in play. Healthcare systems, community resources, the amount of resources, the presence or absence of community resources like parks, libraries, or social services can influence the quality of life. Natural disasters and climate change. We just had Lil Debbie come through, and then people were relocated for some things. That really affects people's lives. It really affects people's lives, and it is not a good thing. So we have to look and think how everything can affect and influence life. So what influences, or who influences you? My son said that he feels as if, I asked my son, I asked my grandson, I asked other people, who influenced you? What influences you? So we think that there are personal influences, but then there are job influences. There are educational influences. So there are different aspects and influences all around you. But what's going to add up to your 5? What's going to be your 5? Your 5 people that's going to make sure that they are influencing you on a daily basis. Think about it. I Thank you for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you more than you know. Don't forget to push that like, love button. Remember, that's how I am able to get information out to more people to see this. Subscribe so that you will be able to receive notification when I'm going live. And last but not least, share with someone who may be able to benefit from this information that was shared or that you gained today. Thanks for logging in or tuning in. You are appreciated more than you know. Thanks again.